Hi everybody, this is Laura. Today we're going to make a Manuka Honey and coconut milk soap, which I forgot my coconut milk. Actually, it's just the powder. So we're going to put a couple of tablespoons of coconut powder in our oils here. Like so. And to that we are going to add what? We are going to add some of this honey. I keep getting all of these advertisements for this honey on Instagram. So I thought I would try some. So I put it in my husband's drink this morning. I don't know if he noticed any difference in the taste because he didn't say anything. But it's supposed to be doing, you know, all sorts of good things for you. So since this is basically kind of a natural soap with natural colorants and essential oils, now I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed sometimes. Now I have honey all over my glove. Brilliant. All right, let me see if I can get this wiped off. I'll just have a sticky glove. Anyways, what was I saying? We just thought since this was just kind of a natural special soap, we would add some special ingredients. I also put sunflower oil in this, which I don't normally add, but I thought it sounded like a nice ingredient. It's good for your skin. So let's try to mix these powders and this honey in. I guess that's good enough until we get our lye in here. Take this off. Now, is there any other ingredients? Oh, yes. Colloidal oatmeal, which I got from Brambleberry. We are going to add a tablespoon. No, let's do a couple teaspoons. A couple teaspoons of colloidal oatmeal. Mix that in. Now, before I go any further, I want some of it to stay this natural color. So we're going to pour some of this off that does not have any of the essential oil in it. Now to this, I am going to add my essential oils, and this is a mixture. I put kale and clay in here to kind of anchor it, I hope. And it's a mixture of orange, cedarwood, lavender, and a little bit of anise. Try and do a drop swirl. I've got some bubble wrap here, you know, your typical soap with honey and milk. All right, now let's add some of the plain to that. Just gonna drop it like so. To that, we will add some of the milk inky black. And over the top of that, we will add the medium red clay. Okay, we went out and got the hanger swirl. So let's just swirl that around a bit, because I've never been very good at drop swirls. So I wasn't quite sure what that was going to look like. So we'll just do that. Kind of spread it out a smidgy with what? We don't know. There. And now we're going to put this over the top. No, we're not. We forgot. We do have just a bit of just the plain that didn't have any color in it. And we're going to set that over the top. It's full. All right. Good enough. Now, this is gonna have to sit up for a bit, so we're going to cover it up with the bubble wrap. Kind of push it down a little. I'm gonna let it sit for a bit. And then come back and put a flower or something on it. We'll be back. Okay, this is what happens when you get tired of waiting. So we're just gonna pull the bubble wrap back a bit and try and set some little blobs of the natural soap up here. It's still pretty thin. So one thing about about these essential oils, they do not speed up trace. All right. Now I have some dried, this is just like dried stevia leaf, I think. We're going to sprinkle some of that over the top. Do not look like bumblebees to me. They look like flies. And actually I just used leftover soap. So they're all kind of a different color, but we're gonna set one on there. Actually, I also have some that are kind of like this, yellowish. But this is what we're doing. I always add beeswax quills to my honey soaps, even though I didn't put beeswax in it, honey. So we'll just sprinkle those on there, here and there. probably tomorrow morning after it's good and hard, I will pull off the rest of this and hopefully it'll have that honeycomb look. Anyway, so I looked it up, but it's still pretty loose. So that's what we've got for now. So we will see you tomorrow for the cut. Bye now. Okay, we are back. This is still really soft. It's been sitting for 48 hours. So I'm not quite sure what the dealio is, but let's pull off our bubble wrap. Wow, it's pretty soft. Not even sure if I want to pick it up. I may have to let it sit a bit more. We'll see. All right, let's pull this out. Where are we? Can you see? I wanted to pick this up so you could see the back side of it. Let's see. So on the one side we have all the little honeycomb look. Set this down here and see if we can cut through without cutting off our little flowers. Oops, well, maybe I'll have to turn it over because I'm getting drag marks. Let's see. How can I do this? Only thing is then I can never see where I'm supposed to cut at exactly. So let's just wipe this off. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot. And try it again. All right, well, that's not too bad of a swirl. So we've got honeycomb look on this side, and on the top we have honeycomb, a little bumblebee that looks like a fly, and a little flower, and some beeswax pearls. I've got to tell you, the least amount of essential oil of the combination that I put in here was the the anise, and yet that's what I can smell the most, which to me is not bad. I like the smell of licorice. I like the smell of fennel, which is kind of what it smells like. So anyways, this is our honey and milk and oatmeal soap. I hope you enjoyed watching because I really had fun making this. I don't do essential oils and natural colorants very often. Okay. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next soaping adventure. Talk to you later. Bye now.